Afroesotericism is a way of describing the hidden mystical and spiritual traditions found within the African diaspora. This means the communities around the world whose ancestors came from Africa, especially through the transatlantic slave trade and global migration. So this really looks at how these communities have carried, transformed, and reimagined spiritual beliefs over time. So for example, things like ancestral connection, mythology, symbolism, and spiritual practices. It also brings these things into conversation with esoteric and mystical ways of thinking. So Afroesotericism is a big part of reclaiming African descendant spiritual practices and using that to challenge Eurocentric narratives. This meaning perspectives that have historically centered European ideas as the default. It helps to create a more expanded view of spirituality, culture, and identity rooted in African heritage. So for today's Talk with Ty Tuesday, I'll be breaking down where these ideas came from and what they represent. So if you're interested, let's get right into it. Hi loves, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Tyla. Thank you so much for joining me for today's Talk with Ty Tuesday. Today we have a really great topic and it's all about Afroesotericism. So when we speak about Afroesotericism, it's not necessarily a religion or a fixed system, but an umbrella term that multiple different things fall under. Afroesotericism explores things like ancestral connection, energy work and spiritual force, divination practices, syncretism, spiritual healing and protection, as well as hidden knowledge and mysticism. Afroesotericism can also include influences from Yoruba spiritual systems, Hoodoo and root work, Kemetic spirituality, Caribbean diasporic practices, and as well as modern Western esoteric traditions. So now let's get into the African diaspora. So when you speak about diaspora, that is people living all over the world that are outside of their original homeland. So when we speak about the African diaspora, this is the descendants of Africans who have been spread throughout the globe through history, especially from slavery and migration. So Afroesotericism looks within all of the hidden mystical and spiritual traditions within the African diaspora. So Afroesotericism looks at how people experience spirituality through mythology, through symbolism, through ancestry, and through messages. It's about interpreting spirituality beyond just natural tradition and religion. It stems from African-rooted spiritual traditions that have been carried down and passed down from generations. And over time, these spiritual practices and beliefs were blended in with other cultural and spiritual systems. So when speaking about Afroesotericism, it's really about reclaiming our knowledge and getting back to our roots of our true spirituality, things that our ancestors have practiced, things that were taken away from us. So it helps to refocus and recenter our African descendant ways of spirituality. So I really love Afroesotericism because it's a major way of decolonizing and decentering those Eurocentric narratives as a main and default way of experiencing and understanding the world. And I love it because, especially as an African American, it helps me to feel more connected to my roots and my truth outside of the things that we've been programmed to believe and to think and to follow. So if this is something new to you, I would definitely recommend going on a deep dive. I'll be talking more about this subject and all the things that fall under this umbrella. But that will be it for today's topic. I do hope that you all enjoyed. If you have anything to add to this, I would love to chat with you guys. So definitely be sure to comment down below, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in my next video. I hope you found it useful, insightful, and fun. And I'll catch you later. Peace out and much love.